In this video, Joe and I are going to show you how we built this multi-level raised garden bed. It's a simple, easy to do project, and it's going to take your garden to the next level. So to start off the bottom part of this raised garden bed, we went ahead and made 6 cuts, 4 feet long, of 2x6 redwood, and 4 cuts, 15 inches long, of 4x4 redwood. All right, so the first step in building these raised beds is we're going to take our 15-inch 4x4 pieces that we cut. We're going to spread them apart. Then we're going to take those 4-foot-long pieces, and we're just going to lay them across these, like so. So we want to make sure that these 2x6s are nice and flush with our 4x4 right here. So nice and square. Now it's time to take some 3-inch deck screws, and we're going to put 2 screws in each 2x6. Then we're going to go ahead and repeat that whole process all over again for the second side. If you guys haven't been here before, this is Fathersondiygarage. My dad and I build DIY projects around the house, woodworking, metalworking, backyard projects. So if you guys like what you see, give us a subscribe and comment down below, I subscribed. Now that we have our 4-foot sides complete, it's time to put them together with 8-foot pieces. Bring it to me. Oh, that's coming in hot. And for this next part of the project, we're going to go ahead and grab 6 8-foot-long 2x6s. Which is nice and easy because a lot of hardware stores sell these at 8 feet long.
Like this is way higher.
Then what we're going to do is just butt that up to the 4-foot side that we have, making sure it's nice and flush at the edge. And then screw it right into that 4x4. We're just doing the same thing as those 4-foot sides, adding 3 boards on both sides. And if you guys like watching these garden builds, go ahead and check out some of our previous videos. We have our giant raised garden beds we built, our pergola, and our garden trellises. I'll link those down below for you guys to check out. As you guys can see, these long boards are a little bit bowed, so we're adding a support in the middle to kind of suck all those in and straighten them out. Now we're going to line the inside of the bed with this weed control fabric. It's going to help keep the dirt in and a little bit of moisture in and the weeds out. So a huge reason for putting this landscaping fabric down is that over time, your boards are going to shrink a little bit. You'll see here we built these other raised garden beds probably about 6 months back, and they already have a little bit of shrinkage. The next step of the project is to add 2 4-foot-long pieces, 2 feet in from each side, and that's going to hold up our next level of this raised garden bed. Just go ahead and put 2-3 screws in each side. For the next level of the raised garden bed, we went ahead and made 4 cuts at 5 foot 4 inches long. Then I made 4 cuts at 2 foot 6. Then we went ahead and started assembling that second side on the grass. We just used some scrap pieces of 2x6 instead of 4x4s on this level. Same thing, putting 2 screws in every connection. And instead of going 3 high, we're just going 2 high on this one. Once those 2 sides were together, we began to put those 5-foot 4-inch pieces and connect them together. Same thing as that bottom one, just a little bit smaller. And the same thing here, we're going to add some support braces in the middle, just so we can hold that last level on the top. Once we had the second level all centered up, we went ahead and toe nailed a couple screws in to make sure it didn't move around. And for that top level, we had 2 pieces that were 2'8" and 2 pieces that were 1'1". And we went ahead and just screwed those into each other just because it's such a small piece.
And now it's time for my favorite part of the job, filling this bad boy up with dirt. And it's gonna take a lot. Here's to another completed project.
This was a simple afternoon project, you guys. Knock it out in a couple hours, and we're super excited with how it looks here in the garden.
Easy, fun to do. It's gonna raise your garden to the next level.
Thanks for tuning in.
Cheers.